Hey guys, Daily Tactics here, back with a bit of a different topic for today. I thought it'd be fun to find out who you guys, as the audience, believe is the best clone trooper commander. So what I did was I sent out a poll on my Overtone team, Discord, and YouTube community page with a list full of all the commanders I could think of / fit onto the straw poll. This came out to be about 30 different clone commanders on the list, and a little under 600 people responded to the poll. So today, I thought we would go through the list and see what you guys, as the audience, believe are the top 10 best clone trooper commanders. Just real fast before we get into it, I also just want to mention that this is a community polling with little direction from the surveyor, meaning I didn't tell people the basis for which to make judgment on these clone troopers. I simply asked who is the best, which can be taken in many different ways. It could be seen as who is the best fighter, or the best personality, or even who has the best armor. So just understand that this is a generalization and is mainly about people's all-around favorite clone troopers rather than anything in particular about these clone troopers. Also, the poll will be open in the description if people still want to vote. Feel free to do so if you think a clone trooper commander was underrepresented. Additionally, I know, I put Fox and Devis in there twice. So before you go into the comments thinking you're clever, this has already been stated to me. Literally, everyone who has answered the poll has said this. So without further ranting, let's get into it. At the number 10 spot, we have Commander Keeli. Commander Keeli was a clone commander serving under Jedi Master Ima Gundy. During the lengthy campaign on Ryloth, Keeli and his Jedi Master have an opportunity to save a group of Twi'lek citizens by diverting the Separatists' attention. This results in a final stand situation where the clone commander fought to his ultimate death. I think this heroic act, coupled with the intricate and cool armor design, lands Keeli at the respectable number 10 spot with 2% of the total votes. The number 9 spot falls to Commander Bly. Commander Bly was a clone commander and an advanced recon commando during the Clone Wars. He served under Jedi Master Aayla Secura, whom he ultimately killed during the Order 66 command from Emperor Palpatine. His clone trooper legion was the 327 Star Corps, who fought bravely in the jungles of Felucia in the last days of the war. Other notable exploits are when Bly, along with Secura, Skywalker, and Rex all defended a Lurman village from a potentially devastating Separatist superweapon. Bly takes the number 9 spot with only 3 more votes than Keeli. As you can see, these lower rankings were under heavy competition. At the number 8 spot, we have the famous Commander Gree of the 41st Elite Corps Legion. Gree and his Jedi Master Luminara Unduli had fought together in many battles of the Clone Wars. Most notably are his exploits during the Second Battle of Geonosis and the droid attack on the Wookiees. In the latter battle, Emperor Palpatine sends out Order 66 to all of the clone trooper commanders. Gree was standing behind Yoda at the time and attempts to take his life. Yoda, sensing a disturbance in the Force, acts fast and decapitates Gree. I think Gree's gruesome death, along with his extremely unique armor and legion, makes him a favorable commander to many fans. He takes the number 8 spot with just 2 more votes than Bly received. At number 7, we have Clone Commando Gregor, who served as a clone commando and a clone trooper captain of the Grand Army of the Republic, fighting in the Clone Wars. His status as a leader allows him to be in this survey, in my opinion. During the Battle of Serish, he was forced to retreat into space. His transport ended up crash landing on Abafar. The crash caused him to suffer from amnesia, and he was hired by a Celestin named Borkus, who had him work as a dishwasher in a local bar until he eventually regained his memories with the help of Colonel Meeber Gascon. He was thought to be killed in an explosion trying to protect the colonel and his companions in a firefight against separatist droids, but survived. He did, however, suffer from brain damage, causing him to go partially crazy. 15 years after the end of the Clone Wars, Gregor was still alive and was living in a modified ATTE on Selos with Captain Rex and Commander Wolffe. Gregor's heroics and unique episode arc, not to mention skills as a commando, bring him to such a high position in this list. He managed to take home over 3% of the total vote. Commander Doom takes us to the number 6 spot in this survey. Doom served under a pair of Jedi sisters, Tripli and Tiplar. During the war, Doom and his Clone Trooper Legion were fighting alongside Rex and the 501st Legion to try and capture a massive space station orbiting the planet of Ringo Vinda, where Admiral Trench was holed up. During the battle, there was a premature Order 66 activation in the Clone Trooper Tup, who killed one of the Jedi sisters. Shortly after, Doom and his men retreated to regroup after the loss of their general. We don't see much of Doom after this, but I think the unique armor type and action we did see of him and his Legion left a big impression on fans and a love for the commander. Once again, Doom is only 2 votes ahead of Gregor during the making of this video with 18 votes total. At the halfway point of this list, we have Commander Fox. Now in this list, I accidentally put Fox on there twice, so if we add up his votes, he received 23 total. Fox is an infamous clone trooper of the Republic. He started his career in the series liked enough. He had very cool armor and commanded the 65th Coruscant Legion. However, things turned for a lot of fans when he killed ARC Trooper 5s. Although it was an understandable situation where 5s had a gun and was holding hostages, so it makes sense for Fox to shoot. It would remain a large blemish on the clone commander regardless. So the sheer fact that he made it to number 5 on this list is impressive in of itself. I think the name Commander Fox is so well known because of its controversies surrounding this character, and that helped him bump up in the rankings. At number 4, we have my personal favorite clone trooper commander, Commander Cody. He is one of the most seen clone troopers in the entirety of Star Wars, I would argue. He definitely gets the most face time in the prequel trilogy as Obi-Wan's commander, and then he goes on a great deal of adventures during the Clone Wars TV series. The only clone I think could possibly have more screen time would be Captain Rex, and in all honesty, I think the two of them are neck and neck. Cody served in the Clone Wars as the leader of the 7th Sky Corps. He was an extremely loyal soldier and would do anything to get the job done. After Order 66, he would go on to train new recruits for the Empire, but often found himself depressed and missing the good old days of the Clone Wars. He takes 4th place with a respectable 40 votes and 7% of the total. We are now cruising right on into the number 3 spot on this list, and at number 3 we have the legendary Commander Thorn. Commander Thorn was the leader of the 65th Coruscant shock troopers who escorted Padme to Scipio. During this escort mission, Commander Thorn committed to a final stand against oncoming battle droids. It is easily one of the most epic and heroic scenes of the entire series and lands Thorn a ton of respect and admiration from the fans. He truly earned his 48 votes and 8% of the total. I definitely expected the number 1 and number 2 spots to be heavily contested by these two remaining clone troopers, and I wasn't disappointed. Commander Wolffe managed to acquire the number 2 position in the poll with a whopping 97 votes and 17% of the total. He served under Plo Koon and was commander of the legendary veteran 104th Wolfpack Battalion. He remains, in my opinion, the most badass clone trooper as he fearlessly went into battle after battle and getting victory after victory. He even lost one of his eyes to Asajj Ventress and received a cybernetic replacement. How cool is that? Not to mention his armor is dope as heck. At the number 1 spot, you all probably already guessed it, it's Captain Rex. I mean, there isn't much I can say about this clone trooper that you already don't know. He is a fan favorite for a good reason, and in fact, a couple weeks ago I made a video about why he is so loved. So if you're interested in hearing more about him, then you should check that out. But regardless, this 501st Clone Trooper leader is one of the toughest, most skilled, and compassionate fighters in the Galactic Republic. Even though his title is technically captain, he still holds the rank of commander in the army, so we're just gonna let that slide. In the poll, he got 225 votes and 39% of the total votes. That is crazy. He won by an absolute landslide. Well, I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I think I might put more polls out there later on to do more videos like this. Are there any polls that you guys would like me to put up in particular? I will also stick this poll in the description again, so if you still want to vote on it and change the results, you can feel free to do so. But I hope you enjoyed this video overall. Comment, rate, and subscribe. If you did enjoy it, let me know if you like this style of content, all that good stuff in the comment section below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.